John here from All Miniatures Great and Small. Today we're going to be unboxing Battletech Clan Heavy Striker Star. It's got some cool mechs, some classic designs in here. On the back it tells us, few can stand against the withering fury of a full-on clan assault. A near-perfect blend of speed and brutality. Pinpoint accuracy meets the crash of heavy metal as the warriors of Kerensky press relentlessly towards their objective. You get the Gargoyle, Hellbringer, Mad Dog, Ice Ferret, and Viper. No assembly required. You get 5 high-quality, fully assembled, unpainted miniatures, 5 Mech Warrior cards, and 5 Alpha Strike cards. And these guys are brought to you by Catalyst Games. They're the current IP holder of Battletech. Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. Usually I mess it up. We've got the Gargoyle in the middle. We've got the Hellbringer, the Mad Dog, the Viper, and the Ice Ferret. So let's pull these out and take a look at them. Alright, there we go. These models look really nice. I guess we'll tackle them one at a time. Let's start with one of these little guys here. Let's go with this guy. Alright, so what we have here is the Viper. So let's get that in camera a little bit better. The Viper, he's a little guy, but his role as a striker, he still hits hard, 3 damage, and this is the Alpha Strike card. And he has a target movement modifier of 3, which is really good. So all of these clan are harder to hit than their inner sphere equivalents. The downside is they have less armor and structure for them, and that's a general rule I'm saying, because I am not a Battletech Alpha Strike expert by any stretch of the imagination. But you see we got like 4 armor and only 2 structure. So there's not a lot to this guy, but he does hit really hard. A 3 is nothing. 3 damage at short and medium range is nothing. This is the Viper A, and on the back side of the car you've got the Viper Prime, which looks slightly different. Yeah, this has Case and Omni. This has AMS, Case and Omni. What AMS is, I don't know. Something missile system, auto missile system, maybe. Purely a guess. Alright, so you got that little guy. He's really cool. Next up you've got this miniature. I believe this is the Ice Ferret. The Ice Ferret is another small guy. You can see he's got a little bit more armor. 5 armor instead of 4 over the Viper. Only 2 damage though each. So he is, a little bit more survivable, but not dishing out as much damage. Of course, the Ice Ferret Prime can do 3 damage as well. 44 points. Woo. Okay, and then you see the keywords, and again, I don't know what all of those keywords are, but that's pretty cool. I think case means you can ignore one of the magazine critical hits or something like that. But that's the Ice Ferret, and you can see these miniatures are really nice. Some of the first ones I unboxed had some pretty serious mold lines, but really, this guy's gonna take very little cleanup. Okay, so that's the next guy. Next up, we're gonna go with, I would consider him a classic. This is the Mad Dog, or Vulture, if you're inner sphere. I always liked him. I thought he was a good stablemate to the Mad Cat. I always thought he looked really cool. Not as cool as the Mad Cat. I think the Mad Cat's still one of my favorite designs, but you can see he's got he does 5 damage at short and medium range and 2 damage at long range, so he's got those big missile racks on him. But only 5 armor and 3 structure, so again, not super survivable once you hit him. But with a TMM of 2, target movement modifier of 2, at least I hope that's what that is, makes him harder to hit. So, very cool. You get 2 variants. the Mad Dog A and the Mad Dog Prime. Looks like there's a little mold line on the side there, but nothing bad. I don't like that these are Scawampus, but I guess he is walking. I'd like them to be pointed in the same direction, but it's not bad. I mean, it looks like a striding forward pose instead of a shooting pose. So, I like it. Alright, the next one is the Hellbringer Prime. Yes, I'm cheating. I have the cards off to the side. Hellbringer Prime, or Loki, if you will. He is damage 4, short and medium, long range damage 2, 4 armor, 4 structure, a whole bunch of special rules. And you only get one version of him. That's the gargoyle on this side. So, even though the box says you get 5 Alpha Strike cards, really... Ah, no, they're right. They were super stuck together. Okay. Hellbringer, yay. Hellbringer Prime, 44. Hellbringer A, 42. But overall, I think that's a really cool design. I like... kind of like how the Mad Dog kind of, you could tell, is designed by the same people who did the Mad Cat. This looks a lot like, I think it's the Summoner from the last box we unboxed. But very cool. I really like him. Lots of cool detail. Love all those vents on the back. They definitely did a good job. And then, last but not least, we have the Gargoyle, or Man of War, if you will. Big honkin' mech. He does, well, you know, this one only is doing 3 damage. This one's not, doesn't have the damage output of the other ones. That's interesting. And he's pretty inexpensive compared to the last 2 we looked at. Although I know in, and maybe it's, the lore has changed, I thought he was a 100-ton mech that had a lot of firepower. So the Gargoyle A is 47, and that one has 4, 4, and 3. Still only 7 armor and 4 structure, so not a ton, but still this guy can take a few hits. They're all that TMM2, so they're harder to hit. They're all pretty fast. This one I always thought of as like the clan version of the Atlas. I don't know if that's true, but that's always what I thought in my mind. But they got lots of cool stuff. Alright guys, well there you go. You got, let's see if we got this right, the Gargoyle, the Mad Cat, the Loki, or whatever the... Is it the Loki? Yeah, it's the Hellbringer is the Loki. That's the same. These things have 2 names each, so that makes it even more confusing. Then you have the Viper Prime and the, what is this guy? The Ice Ferret. That's what he is. I remember playing with these guys in the original Battletech a little bit, but I spent a lot of time with them playing the old Mech Warrior on Xbox. Do you guys remember that? Some of those other games. There's Battletech, Mech Warrior. There's even a new version out now that you can get on Steam that I play. There's, so, you know, these things are still around. I think there's Battletech Online, or Mech Warrior Online as well. So they're still out there. They're still popular. And I'm seeing more and more people play the game, which is cool. And I'm looking forward to getting another game in sometime soon. Now that I've got a decent set of clan mechs and a decent set of Inner Sphere mechs, I think I can slap some paint on them and get them battling it out. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Clan Heavy Striker Star for Battletech. I should also mention that you do have the cards for regular Battletech. These are like named pilots, and there's one card for each with a history, you know, a short bio, and what special abilities they have, which is cool. So you get those as well as the Alpha Strike cards. So again, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider giving me a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below if you do want to see more Battletech content. If the audience is there, I definitely like the game and would like to highlight it more. So there you go. And if you did like it, like I said, please do give us a like and subscribe. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new content. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.